with it. Getting jiggy with it.
All right. How you doing today, guys? Or everyone, or people of YouTube. So I started over the stream, so it's kind of a weird intro. But with that being said, welcome to another episode of Gettin Jiggly Wit. This one will probably be a little bit shorter episode. It was an episode I meant to do when I was down in Bogota. I have the Battle Arena deck for Rayquaza, as well as the Battle Arena deck for Ultra Necrozma. And I meant to open these down in Bogota, but if you've seen my previous videos, there was just a lot of issues with both upload and recording and saving, and it was just a mess, right? I tried to get you guys content, but if you follow me on Instagram, at least I got you guys some content there, and I was doing a lot on Twitter, so make sure you follow me on those social media so at least you can keep up with what is happening. I like to talk to all of my Jiggly crew on all of my social media platforms, so just make sure you follow me there. But I probably won't be doing any type of gameplay with these like I did with the battle with Audrey and her sister, and of course with me and my niece. You can check out those previous videos as well. But I'll probably play these online. Unfortunately, I did hear that these are not theme decks, so they really don't fit under the theme deck Thursdays that I'm going to start doing. But they do kind of fit, at least for this opening. And I'll probably do one gameplay, so maybe next Monday I'll play some of this through TCG online just to see how the decks play. But with that said, let me go ahead and get the camera switched over. Let's hope it works this time. Let's preview that. All right, so the webcam's working this time, so we are good to go. Last time it was just throwing a fit. So as you can see down here, the first thing isn't a box that I mentioned. So this is the just something I wanted to show off. So when I was down in Bogota, if you saw my Instagram, like I said, follow me on Instagram. This is something I found down. I found two of these boxes. So I found two of these Mega Charizard X boxes. The Mega Charizard EX card alone is about a $30-$35 card, but this entire box is actually about a $75 to $80 box. So I'm really torn what to do with these boxes. I do know I'm going to sell one of them. One of them will actually pay for everything I found when I was down in Bogota, and I need the money just like everybody else, especially with Sword and Shield coming out. But it is a really nice deck. These boxes look like they were just taken out and put right inside of these glass display cases that they keep all their cards in. But here is what you get in the box for the Mighty Mega Charizard X Battle for Victory. So I don't know. I might open one of these. I might not. I'm torn too because like I'm going to make the Pokédex and I'm still debating, do I want to put the Megas and do I want to put the Gigantamax forms in the Pokedex or just leave it with the base Pokemon? So leave a comment down in the show notes, or I should say show notes. Show notes are what I write in the comments section on YouTube. Let me know what you think. What do you think I should do with that box? But with that said, here are our stars of the show. So we're going to go ahead and I will start with the Rayquaza first. I know how the Ultra Necrozma box plays. I'm not really sure how this one plays. I haven't really seen it. One of the guys at my local league, he actually had both of these decks, right? And he actually had his kids playing them. So I've seen them in play, but I don't think the kids were playing them correctly. So I did see that code card. Like I said, I am going to keep the code card for the TCG online. And I just put that right across the camera. So unfortunately, somebody might get that before I'm able to claim it. But they, I don't think, understood how to play this deck. So let's check this out. Maybe this will give us some insight. So that is the Ultra Necrozma side. So there we go. There's the Ray side. There's Rayquaza. So Battle Arena deck Rayquaza-GX. Battle Arena decks highlight the great combos and strategic options, giving you an important choice in every game that can turn the match one way or the other. It's always fun to play with big Pokemon, and they don't come any bigger than Rayquaza-GX. This popular legendary Pokemon has a long history in the Pokemon TCG, and its latest appearance is the most impressive yet. Here's some tips to make the most of this deck. So it does give us some tips about how to play this deck. So Rayquaza's Dragon Break GX does 30 damage for each grass and lightning energy attached to all of your Pokemon, not just Rayquaza, it can add up very quickly. So Stormy Wind's ability can be risky. It's worth a chance to get extra energy onto Rayquaza if you already have basic energy in your discard pile. Let's see, Magnezone's Magnetic Circuit ability gives the deck a burst of energy it needs. So that is our energy pool. Zebstrika's Sprint ability can refresh your hand every turn. It may feel like a pain to throw a card, both Brock's Grit and Fisherman. So Brock's Grit's in here, allows you to get those items. Zapdos is a quick-hitting alternate attacker. If you bring it from your bench and then attack with Thunderous Assault at the same turn, it does 80 damage for a single energy. All right, that's not bad. Zorora and Heracross are hard-hitting in the right situation. Never hurts to have some extra attackers. And then, of course, you get the Tapu Koko Prism Star, which is Dance of the Agents, accelerates that lightning energy onto your Pokemon. Sometimes you may find yourself struggling to find the cards you need early on. Lily, Brock's Grit, and Fisherman can help you discover and recover important cards, keep your team working together, and supporting Rayquaza-GX for the big hits. Okay, so it seems like, yeah, you're going to be doing some energy pools. You want to load up your Rayquaza, get him built up, and then you will win the game, right? It's the whole goal. So you do get the basic cardboard cheap ones, not the same as what you would get in a Elite Trainer box. You do get the playmat. So these are the normal two-sided playmats. So one side will be the Rayquaza side, which is the green side. The other will be the Necrozma side, Rayquaza, Necrozma. I'm probably going to say those wrong about 5 times, but there you go. So that is what the battle mat looks like. This one's a little bit better. It looks like it actually has room for all 5, and that's because the prize cards they did as a stack. Some of the older little paper mats really didn't have enough room for all of your Pokemon on the bench. All right, so let's go ahead and get this part open. So the difference between this and a regular Battle Arena deck. So you have three decks, really, if I were to say that they release. 4, actually, now I think about it. You have 4 decks that you can get. One is the Build and Battle, which I've done a previous video with a Build and Battle deck. Those are your pre-release decks, and they're really fun because everybody's kind of on an even playing field. I'll do another one with Sword and Shield, so I'll show how that deck works and how you build your deck. But there's our Rayquaza coin. I keep putting them up here and I forget that's where the webcam is. So we'll put it over here on top of Mewtwo's head. There you go, Mewtwo. Hang on to that for us. We have our deck box. The second one you get are the, I would call them, I think they're called trainer boxes. And they're basically, if you put them together, you could make one deck out of both of them. But independently, they're 2 smaller decks. And I really want to think it's 60 cards total combined. I need to find one. I did find one down in Bogota that was in Spanish, but I wasn't going to pay the money that they've got. I might order one online to show you guys that type of deck. And it's a beginner deck. It's small. It's a quick game. Really easy to get started with that type of deck. The third deck, of course, is your theme decks, which you saw me play and you saw Audrey play in my last 2 videos. And then this is kind of the culmination of all that, which are the Battle Arena decks. These are as close as you can get to league-ready decks without actually building a league-ready deck. You can take these, go into a Pokemon League, your local Pokemon League, and be able to play these right away. And actually do pretty well. The kids, and again, like they didn't really know what they were doing too much, but they were beating my decks because I had no energy acceleration. And these decks have that energy acceleration that my decks were missing. So here are our first 3 cards. You've seen them in the camera as I've been talking. I apologize for that. So the first is that Tapu Koko Prism Star. So your ability is Dance of the Ancients. Once during your turn before your attack, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may choose 2 of your benched Pokemon and attach an energy card from your discard pile to each of them. If you do this, discard all cards from this Pokemon and put it into the Lost Zone. So this is a once and done deal. So that's one thing with Prism Star cards in the Pokemon TCG. You can only play them once and you can only have 1 in your deck. Once you use their ability, they're gone. They don't go in the discard pile. They go into the Lost Zone. Not to be confused with the Twilight Zone, although it's probably pretty creepy there too. All right, so this isn't a bad card. So that is our first card for the set. And then you do get 2 Rayquaza-GX cards. So really nice cards, really nice art. They are not promos, they are the ones from the actual set. I want to think that's the logo for Ultra Prism. I believe this is the logo for Unified Minds, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, guys. But yeah, so you get your Rayquaza GX. The ability Stormy Winds. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to your bench during your turn, you may discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If you do, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So I'm kind of seeing how this deck works. They want you to discard things. They want you to discard energy. They want you to discard whatever you can, because if you get that stuff in your discard pile, this ability pulls it out. And then, of course, as we saw with the Tapu Koko, it also pulls from the discard pile. So your Dragon Break, which it mentioned, is 30 times the amount of grass and lightning energy, electric energy, attached to this Pokemon. So you ramp this up. You've already got 3, right? So you've already got 3, and I don't know. Well, look, I don't think there's any colorless. So you've already got 3 energy, and we're going to say it's 3 of either lightning or grass, leaf energy, whatever you guys want to call it. And so with that said, that right there already is 3 times 30, so that's already 90 damage right off the bat. So if we were to actually put 6 on him, that means he's going to be doing 180. He could actually knock himself out. You get 10 on him, you're doing 300 damage. That's enough to take out almost all tag teams that I can think of. So so Tempest GX is its GX move. You can only use 1 per game. Discard your hand and draw 10 more cards. So again, another way to discard cards. And then weakness to Fairy. I don't know if anybody saw the Pokemon Direct, of course. Sad news, moment of silence. Okay. Jigglypuff will no longer be Fairy. Still be cute pink, but will probably go back to being a colorless Pokemon. Some are moving over to Psychic, so maybe Jigglypuff will be Psychic. That'll be a really weird looking card, but I'm thinking old school Jigglypuff was considered colorless. I would think she's going to go back there, or he. Whatever. So that's the other thing, is what's going to happen to Dragon Pokemon. I've mentioned on a couple other tweets and things like that. I believe what they might do is either go back to Dragons, so they'll be weak to themselves, or they might just put these inside of their sets. So there have been previous sets where it was split in half, and you had like the 2 different energy types on a single card, and then it just kind of went with that energy type. So this would make this Pokemon weak to whatever a grass or lightning weakness is. We don't know. We haven't seen any Sword and Shield cards yet that are Dragon, and there may not be any. It might be, I don't know why they wouldn't have announced it in the Pokemon Direct, but there might not be any. So let's go ahead and get into this box. So nice little box art. You get Rayquaza there on the box, the versus the Battle Arena deck. Of course, once Audrey comes back, we will play these live on Theme Deck Thursdays. Sometimes it'll be TCGO, sometimes it will be live. So let me know which one you guys prefer. Of course, you don't know how the TCGO is because I haven't had one of those streams yet, but let me know what you guys like to see. So you do get some foil energy, and this is a special pattern for this box. So those are some nice foil energies there. All right. So Pokemon Communication, of course, to get your draw power. Your Fisherman, so put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Really good there. Magnemite, so searching Magnemite, so search your deck for 3 energy cards, reveal them, and put them in your hand. So again, energy pool, energy pool, energy pool. You want to get these cards out first so you can build up that Rayquaza. Lily is for drawing. You get your grass energy. Cynthia is staple to all decks. Switch, definitely a useful card. Volkner, I actually need some Volkners for my lightning deck, but I don't want to break this one apart, so I'm kind of torn. Pull these out when I need to use them, put them back, I guess, when I'm going to play it. But Volkner allows you to search your deck for an item card and an energy card. Very important. You have some more lightning energy. You have Magnezone. So this was mentioned on the sheet. Magnetic Circuit. As often as you like during your turn, attach a energy Pokemon or a lightning energy to one of your Pokemon. So you want to get him evolved to this stage so then you can take all those energies that his pre-evolution gathered for you or your Volkner gathered for you and just put them all on your Rayquaza. So very important card there. Pokemon Fan Club, get your basics out. Zapdos, and I always say Zapados because I'm thinking of Zapatos, which are shoes. I don't know why, but yeah. So it's Thunderous Assault, 10 plus. If this Pokemon was on your bench and became your active, it does an additional 70. So this is where that switch can come into play. You can switch it from one to the other. You have a Blitzel. I'm wondering what his evolve form does because he doesn't seem so great by himself. Magneton, of course, because you need that middle evolution. Rare Candy. So this, of course, is very important as well. It allows you to skip your Magneton stage and go right into the final evolution, your stage 2. Another Grass Energy. Acro Bike. Look at the top 2 cards. Grab one, put the other into your discard pile. Communication. Energy Spinner. Search your deck for basic energy card, feel it, put it in your hand, and if you go second, it's your first turn, you get 3 instead of 1. Again, getting that energy ramp up for your Ray. All right, so there is Zebstrika. Sprint. Once during your turn before your attack, you may draw 4 cards. So he is your draw power. That's why knew his evolution would have to be something good. So we got Erica's Hospitality. Another Lily. There's another Magnemite. Pokemon Fan Club. Some more energy. Tate and Liza or Lisa, whichever way you want to say it. I say tomato. You say tomato. Yeah, it's 2 different things you can do. You can either shuffle your deck and draw 5 cards or use it as a switch. This is nice. This is actually a special card. It is an alternate art card. A lot of times these decks have a special alternate art card in them. The Charizard actually has, I think it's letter, Pokemon letter. And there's your Grass, another Cynthia, Magnezone. Most of these are probably going to be the same. Switch. There's the Brock Skrit they were mentioning. So shuffle any 6 combination of energy and Pokemon back into your deck. Zebstrika, Heracross, and so far I think that is our first grass leaf type. I did catch me a lot of Heracrosses when I was down in Bogota, and shockingly enough, when I was waiting in the airport to fly home back to Atlanta to drive back up here to West Virginia where I live near Maryland, there was a Heracross in Florida. I don't know what happened. So I've got a Heracross that says it was caught in Florida. It's I haven't gotten rid of him. I think I'm going to keep him. We got some more energy. Another Volkner. Another Pokemon Communication. A Blitzel. Another energy. A Rare Candy. So Magneton. Another Acro Bike. Magnemite. Energy. Another Zapdos. Another Erica's Hospitality. Switch. Tate and Lisa. There's a second Magnezone, more energy, and Pokemon Fan Club, and then, of course, the Zerora. Again, you say tomato, I say tomato. A Crushing Claw, discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Not too bad, 20 damage. For 3 is Discharge 50 times. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each card you discard this way. So again, this is another one of those ones where the build-up factor of this deck really shines because you build him up with some energy, use your Tate and Eliza, use your switch, get him out there. Say you got 5 energy on him, that's 5 times 50, that's 250 damage. That's a silent killer, man. He comes in and he will take them out. So that is the Rayquaza deck. Like I said, we will do some gameplay, I believe, next Monday. I'm going to set that in stone. If I set things in stone, that means I feel obligated to give you guys a little bit of content on a regular basis. That is one thing that I did. Apologize for that loud noise. Wow, that was a very sticky lid there. But I did update my schedule on Mixer. to more than just Tuesdays and Thursdays. I feel like I can provide more content besides just pack openings. So everything else in here is all the same. The only thing we need is this little sheet in here, so we can kind of do a quick little discussion like we did with Rayquaza on the Ultra Necrozma. That's why I think everybody just says Ray, because Rayquaza and Necrozma kind of get a little tongue-tied there. All right, so Battle Arena deck, so Ultra Necrozma-GX. So this is pretty much the same here. So you get Ultra Necrozma-GX. Photon Geyser attacks is incredibly powerful. So it's one you'll want to use the most often. You have to discard all basic psychic energy to use it, but the attack does 20 damage plus 80 more damage for each of those discards, so it adds up pretty big. And this, out of the two decks, this one is the one that is considered a better deck between the two. I really probably should, I was going to say I should probably find one of these as an extra because of some of the cards that are in it, but they're still kind of expensive because of the cards that are in it. Malamar's Psychic Recharge ability, of course, so we all know Malamar is who we use to get our energy out and get them onto our Pokemon. It allows you to recharge every turn after you attack. Try playing a trainer card like Switch or Tate and Liza to move to the bench so you can reload it with more energy. All right. If you put energy into the discard pile early, Malamar can power up your Pokemon even faster. Trainer cards such as Mysterious Treasure, Viridian Forest, Acrobike, and Sightseer help with that, so we'll go over those cards. A little Canada Dry there, because my mouth was a little dry. Wet your whistle. All right, guys. I apologize. That in no way, shape, or form was that funny. If it made you laugh, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I think I'm going to stop. Let's see here. Jirachi Stellar Witch. So Jirachi is one of the core reasons that this is expensive. Jirachi's one. Of course, Malamar and Inkay is the other reason this deck is expensive. You try to buy it now. It's good for finding those initial trainers. And then, of course, Jirachi falls asleep, and you can pull it back with your skateboard or switch. Giratina is a powerful non-GX Pokemon. And your alternate attacker, it does 130 damage for 3 energy, so that's not bad. And if it's knocked out, it actually comes back. So they knock out your Giratina, it just comes right back to fight another day, right? Red Eye ability on Banette can bring back a Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile. Try reviving a Pokemon with 60 HP or less, and then you can use Skyrocket or Sky Scorching. Why did I say Skyrocket? I'm thinking of Team Rocket. Sky Scorching Light GX attack for a quick knockout. Okay, so that makes sense with that. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, why would I want to bring out another person's Pokemon? I'm like, I just knocked it out. I don't want to bring it back. But that makes sense now. Bring out somebody that's low HP, and then snipe them off the bench. Or, well, I don't think this deck has it. If you have a deck that allows you to switch the active Pokemon to that 60 HP, another easy knockout. And then, of course, you get a special Prism Star Beast Energy, which adds 30 damage to all Ultra Beasts that it's attached to. So that means that the Photon Geyser attack on Told you I was going to get tongue-tied. Ultra Necrozma is now even bigger. All right, so there we go. So that's the little cheat sheet for this one. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this stuff out. I apologize if the camera is moving. Casper had severely missed me while I was gone. I did have somebody come check in on him, but he kind of missed me. So he's wherever I am right now, he is right there. So he was laying on the stand. So there is our Ultra Necrozma coin. So that's a nice looking coin there. Still don't know what I'm going to do with all these coins. I got so many. Now Bella's trying to go under the table. Everybody's trying to go under the table right now. Guys. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. All right, well, she's just got her butt against my knee. I don't know what her future plans are, but I apologize if her future plans involve moving the camera. All right, so there's another piece of plastic. I'm just stacking plastic over here so Bella doesn't get it. If you've seen some of my older videos, some of my previous videos, you'll know that Bella loves to tear up the plastic. So here are our 3 promo cards. So the first is the Beast Energy, Special Energy. It is a holographic. This card provides basic energy. While this card is attached to the beast, it provides every type of energy. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So it provides energy, colorless energy, right? Because when you have that, it just means colorless energy. But while it is attached to an Ultra Beast, it provides every type of energy, but only one energy at a time. The attack of the Ultra Beast, of course, is increased by 30 before applying weaknesses. So Prism Star rule, of course, you can only have one. So what that means is you attach this to Ultra Necrozma, it's a psychic if you want it to be a psychic. It can be whatever you want. It can be a metal if you need it to be a metal or steel. So it can be whatever energy you want as long as it's an Ultra Beast, which we know Ultra Necrozma, and you get two of them in this deck, is an Ultra Beast. So the Photon Geyser they mentioned is 20 plus. 20 plus discard all psychic energy from this Pokemon. This deck does 80 more damage for each one that you discard this way. So you throw this Ultra Beast energy on it, right, onto Ultra Necrozma, and you're going to get 30. Now the 30 isn't cumulative, it's just 30 at the end of whatever the end is, but that covers your steel metal energy. So now all you need to do is just load it up with Psychic and go to town. So Sky Scorching Light GX, you can use this attack only if the total of both players' cards remaining, prize cards of course, is 6 or less. Put 6 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. So basically that's that 60 damage. So that's where that pool comes in. You pull a 60 HP, use your Scorching Light, he is gone, and this can be used when the prize cards is 6 or less. Why is that even written in the card? Something else they mentioned on Direct is they're going to start removing words that are redundant, but like this one is just one of those times where they have redundant words. Your prize cards are always going to be 6 or less. Oh, no, wait a minute. Hang on. Math is hard. Only if the total of both players remaining is 6 or less. Okay, makes more sense when you reread and you do math. So that means that if you have 3 and your opponent has 4, you cannot do this move. If you have 3, your opponent has 3 or less on either side, you can then use this move. Same thing, this is a dragon type, so we have that same weakness to fairy. So another moment of silence for our fallen brethren, the fairy Pokemon. Okay, that was a moment. I didn't say how long. Jigglypuff. Yeah, there we go. So there is our Ultra Necrozma. All right, and let's go ahead and go through the rest of the cards in this deck. Again, if you enjoy this type of video, let me know in the notes. I don't know that there are a lot of deck videos. Well, that's weird. So I guess we're going to figure out what this is. This is probably the energy. But I don't see a lot of deck videos. I don't see a lot of gameplay videos. I do see a lot of pack openings. I'm going to do regular pack openings, but I want to learn how to play the game. So if you like these kinds of videos, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and leave something in the comments section. If you're not happy with these types of videos, don't hit that thumbs down. Just let me know down in the comment section what I can do better so I can make this content better for you guys. But I believe these are the energies. So yeah, so these are the special foil energies that you get. And it was just weird that they were backwards like that. But yeah, so let's go through the cards. I'm kind of in a weird position. My cords are in a weird spot. I had to reset everything back up so everything's not quite where it was before. So we have a switch, of course, in this. Viridian Forest is very nice. It is something that most decks should have, although is it Chaotic Swell? I believe it's Chaotic Swell is becoming more popular because they want to knock this out and prevent another one from coming. But Viridian Forest, once during each turn, they may discard a card from their hand. If they do, they can search your deck for basic energy, reveal it, and put it in their hand. So the key thing with Viridian Forest is you want to discard a psychic energy. Why? Because your Malamar allows you to pull that back. So basically, you're getting 2 energy per turn, and with Viridian Forest, I'm pulling it in my hand. I can then play that one. With Malamar, you're actually doing the same. You're pulling it from your discard pile and immediately playing it. That's 2 energy per turn if you play it correctly. So Jirachi, so of course the Stellar Witch. She's going all Halloween on us and going to have a cauldron full of bubbly wishes. So Stellar Wish, During the turn the Pokemon is active, you may look at the top 5 cards, reveal a trainer, and put it into your hand, and the Pokemon goes to sleep. And you can use that ability whether she's awake or asleep. There's nothing saying you can't, so you basically just keep using her ability over and over and over again until you're done with her, and bring her back with the escape board, which should be in here. So Pokemon communication, so there is a Shuppet. There is our Malamar, so this is our evolved form of Inky. Inkay, you say tomato, I say tomato. So rechargeability, so during your attack you may attach a psychic energy from the discard pile to the bench Pokemon, as I mentioned. Cynthia, normal in every deck, there is your Inkay. Sightseer, so here is your alternate art card in this deck. This is actually a beautiful card. I'd like to see this as a full art. That would probably be an awesome looking card, but I don't know if there is one. If there is, let me know down in the comments section. I'll have to hunt it down. I've already got too many binders I want to build. I got my Pokedex binder. I think I'm going to make a Jigglypuff binder. Shouldn't be too hard. I think there's only about 30 something Jigglypuff cards that have been released. But I love anime and I love the full art cards. So I'm debating. I've got other things planned first. I should keep that on the back burner. But back to the card. Sightseer, you may discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. If you can't draw any cards this way, you can't play this card. So this is a way, again, to get that psychic energy into the discard pile. So here's that Giratina. This is your backup attacker. Distortion Door, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it into your bench. If you do, put 1 damage counter on 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. That's not bad, I guess. Once on your friend, if your Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it onto your bench. If you do, oh, yeah. So you can use his ability while he's in the discard pile. So that's what's going to happen. He gets knocked out. You bring him back. You do that, and now you're actually doing 20 damage to the opponent. So our Acro Bike. There's our Bayonet. So red eyes. When you place Pokemon from your hand to evolve, you may put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto their bench. So this, you wouldn't want to evolve right away. You would want to hold on to this, wait till you know that there's a 60 HP guy in there, and maybe you're close to winning the game, evolve, pull that out, do your GX move, and that's all in one turn. Like, your opponent doesn't get a chance to do anything to defend against that if it's the last prize card. Excellent card there. Mysterious Treasure. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, search for a Psychic or Dragon Pokemon. Mandatory for this deck. Brock's Garrett, of course. Dunsparce, so a colorless. Strike and Run. Search your deck for 3 basic Pokemon. Put them into your bench. Shuffle your deck. You may put any Pokemon onto your bench in this way. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Huh? Oh, if you do that, then you can switch him with your bench Pokemon. So you put him... That's really nice. You put him out, and let me double check. I want to believe Ultra Necrozma is basic. Where's she at? Where is my Necrozma? Yeah, Ultra Necrozma is basic. You get a Dunsparce out first. Have it search. Say you didn't get your Ultra Necrozma. You get your Ultra Necrozmas out. You get your Inkays out. Maybe you got your Malamars out already. You then load up your Ultra Necrozma and can immediately pull it out, and it's loaded up with energy, ready to go. That's a nice card. I like that Dunsparce. I didn't even know that card was in there. That's actually kind of neat. Some more energy. We have another Tate and Liza. Well, actually, for this deck, that's the first Tate and Liza from the other deck that had it. Lily in this deck as well. Some switch. There's the escape board. So what the escape board does, it reduces the retreat cost of it, the Pokemon it's attached to, by 1. And it doesn't matter that it's sleep or paralyzed. With the surfboard, is it a surfboard? I think it's surfboard. It looks like a surfboard. I'm calling it a skateboard. No, this is a skateboard. Surfboard. We're going with surfboard. It's probably wrong again. Let me know, guys. You can't come back if it's asleep or paralyzed. This is much better because of that situation. So there's the Inkay, our pre-evolved Malamar. Pokemon Fan Club. There's another Malamar. Another Jirachi. Again, those are the cards that are reason that this Battle Arena deck is so hard to come by, is because of these cards are so expensive. Cynthia, some more energy. So we do have another Sightseer. Again, it is that alternate art, which is really nice. Mysterious Treasure. Erica's Hospitality in this deck as well. A Shuppet, a Second Viridian Forest, another Switch. There's Lily again. Energy, I don't know if we're going to have any new cards left. Acrobike, another Giratina. Energy, I said that last time, and then towards the end it has like one mystery card. There's another Second Dunsparce, so real good there. Mysterious Treasure, Erica's Hospitality, Metal Steel Energy, Pokemon Fan Club, Inkay. So we have a second Bayonet, another Escape Board, Energy, and a, nope, I was going to say Untitled to finalize it, but no, it was a Malamar was the last one. So that is the two decks, the Ultra Necrozma deck and the, oops, I missed some guys here. I forgot, I missed you. Get in your home with your friends. That's my southern accent. I've heard that I guess at certain times my accents come out. I don't hear them. I don't know if you guys hear them. Let me know in the comments whenever you guys hear one of my accents come out. I have a British one, and I don't know where that comes from. I blame it on watching too much, or Audrey blames it on me watching too much Harry Potter. I blame it on watching a lot of Doctor Who. I don't know which, but every so often it will come out. So those are the two decks. Again, I appreciate everybody for watching this video, or if you're watching it live on Mixer, I appreciate you for coming out. I switched the camera over. Yes, we're good. I can see my beautiful face again. But if you like this kind of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and share this video, of course, if you feel that it was informative to you. Leave a comment again if you want me to continue doing these types of videos, or if you'd rather just see the gameplay, or if you'd rather just see the cards and not as much explanation. Just let me know what you guys would like to see. I want to make more content in varying ways. As I mentioned, my schedule now is listed on Mixer. I do have something that I will do every day of the week if I am streaming. I can't guarantee what days I am going to stream, but I'm going to try for every day when I can. Work, of course, comes up, or real life things, going out to eat dinner, those kind of things come up. But if you go to my Mixer, you can see what all kind of content I'm going to start creating besides just the pack openings. But with that said, I guess that is the end of this broadcast day. And to all of you guys out there, peace.